Today we'll be reading a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanfiction by Sammy Ringo 2006. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanfiction, The Battle, Merrick at Work, Chapter 2. By the way, I couldn't find a Chapter 1 anywhere, so we're just gonna jump right into Chapter 2. Okay. This is the second chapter of The Battle. I want reviews and suggestions on this fanfic so I can get better as a writer. Thanks, Sam. I know this is not my best, I just want some feedback. Merrick is working on his job to create robots for war. He likes creating robots so they can demolish his worst foes. He built a big robot that can take out anyone. He named it Bill. All of a sudden his boss came up and asked, "What in the hell?" His boss gets really happy because Merrick built a robot. It was not only a robot, it was the most evil robot in the world! Merrick's boss was so happy that he let Merrick off for the rest of the day. Merrick wanted to help out on some plans that his boss made. Those plans were top secret. By the way, just so you guys know I'm not messing up, he spelled it T-O-P-S secret, tops secret. Those plans were top secret that no one could find out about or he was in trouble. He went out to the shop and went to his house to rest. Meanwhile, Yugi and Taya were at his grandparents' shop. So they were at Merrick's grandpa's shop? They were at Merrick's? No. Like, if you didn't know the story, you would assume it was Merrick's, but Merrick doesn't have grandparents, only Yugi. Only Yugi. Meanwhile, Yugi and Taya were at his grandpa's shop. All of a sudden, these people started showing up. Yugi and Taya did not know them at all. They introduced themselves as Sam, Trey, and Dawn. They were talking for a while and said that interest, etc. And Sam Ringo really fucked up on the sentence here. Verbatim. They were talking for a while and said that they interest were etc. They interest were etc. What interests, etc. Anyway, all of a sudden, Merrick showed up. We were all surprised to see him. Merrick went up into the sky and dove down at us. Can Merrick just fly now? Does he have a jetpack? Is he Kaiba? Does he have the money to afford that? Anyway, Yugi used his power and said to Merrick, "You are a dipshit, you hear me?" That only made Merrick upset. All of us said to Yugi, "Stop it or you're going to make him explode!" Merrick called to his robot to destroy them. The robot did not listen and attacked Merrick instead of us. That must have been really terrible for Merrick. Poor Merrick. Merrick said to us, "I will be back." We were all amazed at what Merrick had done. We were surprised that Merrick's robot attacked him instead of us. We went back to Yugi's grandpa's shop and rested. This is the end of the chapter. Thanks for reading, Sam. So, first chapter, or chapter 2, whatever you want to call it. Apparently Merrick can fly. The robot's name didn't matter, and I guess during the fight sequence when Merrick was attacking Yugi and Taya, Sam, Dawn, and Trey, like they left Grandpa's shop and then went back because it says that we went back to Yugi's grandpa's shop and rest. By the way, who is we? Is we Sam? Is Sam the one narrating this? Who is we? Because it goes from like we to they at certain points of this. Like, from whose perspective this is the story being written. Anyway, next chapter. Chapter 3. The Battle. Taya and her date and the evil robot. Third chapter. I'm going to upload this on the site for reference. I am always happy when someone reads my fics. I know that the chapters are short. I want them to be short, so I will have a lot of chapters to go by. Anyway, once again, thanks for reading. We all woke up. Yugi said that I was sleepwalking. I knew that I sleepwalk all the time. I went up to Taya and said, "Good morning, Taya." I looked at her and I was thinking to myself, I really love this girl. She is really hot and I like her. I said to Taya, "Let's go on a walk." We went on a walk without anyone else and we talked about our interests. She said that she likes to dance. I told her to show me some of her moves. She showed me some of her moves to me. They were really great. I told her that I liked anime. She liked anime also. Match made in heaven, am I right? We were the perfect couple for each other. We looked at each other and we kissed. It was my first kiss ever. She was really surprised and she said, "You kiss well." After that moment, he puts no quotation marks in here. Like, he puts barely in here. Anyway. After that moment, Merrick all of a sudden arrives with this robot more powerful than ever. You mean the robot that doesn't follow directions? We knew that we could not take down Merrick alone, so we called the gang. They all showed up and we called the robot. They all showed up and we called the robot. Alright then. I thought the robot was the bad guy. Alright. The robot said, "Destroy!" The robot exploded! Merrick was so surprised that he did not know what to do. He was trying to run from us. We used Yugi's powers to knock him out. Is Yugi just psychic now? This fanfiction is cute. It's stupid, but it's cute. He used mind game and did it. We thought we threw him in a dumpster. Okay, so he said though, but I think he meant threw. We threw him in a dumpster and left him there. We said to ourselves that he would come back. This is the end of the chapter. Again, thanks for reading Pokemon 1. I don't know why that's there. It just says Pokemon 1. Alright then. So chapter 3. Yugi is psychic, because he's got mind games. I guess... What the fuck's up with the robot? The robot is just whatever. Like, the writer doesn't know what he's doing, but to be fair, he can probably write better than I can. Alright, chapter 4. The battle. Yugi's battle with Kaiba. 4th chapter. This chapter is going to be about Yugi's battle with the Big Five. Pokemon 1, I have to finish this later. I hope people read the last 3 chapters and tell me what I need to work on. Thanks, Pokemon 1. Who's Pokemon 1? Is that a friend of his? Is he Pokemon 1? I thought he was Sammy Ringo 2006. But you know what? Sammy Ringo 2006 can be whoever he wants to be. In the afternoon that day, Kaiba walked up and he said to Yugi, "Let's battle." Yugi said, "No thank you." Kaiba said back, "Damn, let's battle." Yugi said, "Alright." "I have a new dual disc," Kaiba said. "You do?" They started the battle. Kaiba sent out a Blue Eyes. Yugi was not surprised. Yugi had his God card with him. He was not going to use it unless he was in trouble. Yugi drew a magic card. It was a dark hole. Yugi drew out a dark hole, huh? I bet it's the only dark hole he's ever drawn out his whole life. Taya just isn't in him. Anyway, he used it and Kaiba's Blue Eyes was toast. Everyone was cheering for Yugi, including me. Okay, so I guess Sammy's a part of this story. Alright. All of a sudden, Merrick arrived. Merrick has nothing better to do. He's in every chapter. Merrick needs to plan out his rest better. Anyway, all of a sudden, Merrick arrived. He was about to ruin the duel. All of us ran up to Merrick and beat the crap out of him. He fell over and said, "I surrender." He was really weak. He left and he did not come back. Kaiba and I were just getting started. I had no cards on the field, so Kaiba could attack me directly. Okay, so I guess the battle with Yugi is over, and now Kaiba's battling Sammy Ringo 2006's self-insert. There is no explanation of this. He just says, "Okay, I'm in battle with him now." Like, there is no flow here, Sammy Ringo 2006. He drew another Blue Eyes. He used Dragon Shield to raise his attack by 500 points. He attacked me and it took my life down to 3,500 points. One more attack like that and I was toast. I drew a ritual to send out Ra. I used some magic cards on him to get attack power really high. Okay, let's read that again. I used some magic cards on him to get to attack power really high. 15,000. Alright. I attacked him and he was gone. Kaiba was not surprised. He said, "Congrats." for winning. Again with the weird quotation marks. I said thank you for battling me. My friends and I are walking to our homes and we rested once again. My friends and I walking to our homes and we rested once again. I bet this is what like college professors feel like when they're grading their students' essays. Except I don't have the qualifications, I'm just some asshole on the internet. This is the end of the chapter. Thank you for reading my fanfic. Pokemon won! Alright then, he can't decide on his identity. Sammy Ringo 2006 has some dysphoria and he doesn't know who or what he is right now. We have to support him on this, guys. Okay, chapter 5, we're almost done. The battle. Ash, Merrick, and Yugi hang around together and talk about their life stories. Merrick turning on his nice side. I'm just starting on this chapter. My goal is to make at least 20 chapters for this fanfic. Reviews are welcome when I finish it. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and all of the characters are copyrighted and I do not know them at all. Nintendo/Game Freak own Pokemon. Konami owns Yu-Gi-Oh! Please do not copy my fanfic. My fanfic is based on games and anime. Thanks for reading in advance. Pokemon 1. Yugi is in his grandpa's shop going over what cards he is going to use for some battles that are coming up. He likes polymerization because it fuses 2 or more fusion monsters together. Yugi smiles and puts the card back in his deck. Another one of Yugi's favorite cards is Swords of Revealing Light. That stops your opponent from attacking for 3 turns. All of a sudden, Merrick and his new friend Ash walk into the store. Ash and Merrick said, "Hi, Yugi. How are you doing, Yugi?" Yugi said, "I'm doing great." Ash took out some of his Pokemon. Pikachu was already in Ash's back. Ash said to Merrick and Yugi, that whole sentence is just what the fuck. What the fuck's up with that sentence? Moving on. I've been training my Pikachu for years. Professor Oak gave him to me a long time ago. Pikachu still uses his Thunderbolt attack on me all the time. When I was 10 years old, Pikachu joined me in my adventure to start my goal to become a Pokemon Master. I captured other Pokemon throughout the years. Team Rocket tries to capture Pikachu all the time. They always fail though because my friends and I beat them in a Pokemon battle. I wish my dad would help me train my Pokemon. Got some daddy issues coming up. I rarely see him on my adventures. Some of my friends I meet on my adventures are Misty. She now is the leader of the Cerulean City Gym. She trains her water Pokemon with all of her sisters. Brock was the leader of the Pewter City Gym when I first met him. I barely beat him though. The only reason why I beat him is because some water hit his Onix and the Pokemon fainted. Brock wants to be the best Pokemon breeder in the world. That is the most fucked up profession to want. He used to cook for me and Misty all the time. I have had to heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center a lot. When I go into a Pokemon battles, you do not know if you're going to win or lose. You do have to try your best though. In order to capture a Pokemon, you have to weaken it first. This is not a backstory. This is just him explaining the rules of Pokemon. The most common type of ball you catch Pokemon with are Pokeballs. The rarest is the Master Ball, and it's rumored that Team Rocket and Team Galactic have a lot of Master Balls. Where are they making these Master Balls? How are they getting them? Who's making them? Ash said, "Would you like to take a walk with me, Yugi?" Yugi said, "Yes, I would." Ash and Yugi forgot all about Merrick. Merrick started to follow them. Ash and Yugi did not notice. Ash was continuing to talk about his Pokemon adventures. Ash was asking Yugi if he would like to go on an adventure with him. Merrick popped up from behind and scared them. Merrick said, "I would like to join." Ash said, "I do not care if you join us. I'm going to a different place to battle gym leaders and hopefully reach the ultimate league. If I go against the gym leaders and I overthrow them, the gym badges are mine. Let us first visit Brock in Pewter City." By the way, what happened to Merrick and his boss? Like, what was the process for Merrick becoming a good guy? Because first, like, he wants to fuck Yugi up, and now he wants to join Yugi and Ash in adventures. There is no flow here. There is no flow. Yugi said, "First we have to switch worlds. There is a barrier between the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh world. The entire world is called Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, imagine you're the you're the guy that the world's named after. I bet you're the most narcissist fuck in that universe. Oh, you know this universe you're living in? Yeah, it's called the Yu-Gi-Oh world. You know, my world." Ash said, I see it over there. Ash, Merrick, and Yugi hurried to the light to switch worlds. It was just outside of Kaiba's house. They passed by and went into the Pokemon world. Okay, fuck Kaiba. Fuck Kaiba and whatever he's got going on. All of a sudden, Team Rocket saw them. Jesse, James, and Meowth were looking for Pikachu. Ash said, It is Team Rocket! Jesse and James said, We have Master Balls. Do ya? Do ya? You have Master Balls? Do ya? All we have to use is one to capture Pikachu. Our boss sent us on a mission to capture Pikachu. We will not fail this time. Team Rocket used a Master Ball. Ash, Yugi, and Merrick jumped right in front of it and started to run. Ash said, This is familiar. I have been here before. We are in the Vermilion City. We just have to get to the cave with a bunch of Diglett in it. Team Rocket kept throwing the quotation marks. Work on your quotation marks, Sammy. Work on it. You work on it like I need to work on my narration skills. You can do it. We can do it, Sammy. We can do it. We can learn. We can advance. Become better people. Now, Pikachu got caught and won finally. We won! Said Team Rocket. Ash would have used his other Pokemon to battle Team Rocket, but they were with Professor Oak. Yugi and Merrick said, Not so fast! Yugi used his Millennium Puzzle around his neck. Merrick used his power to destroy the Master Balls. Which power? You mean from his Millennial Rod? Team Rocket got scared and ran away. Yu-Gi-Oh! Then freed Pikachu. Oh, Yugi's name is now Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright. Yu-Gi-Oh! Then freed Pikachu from the Master Ball and using his power called Mind Game. Alright. Whatever. Pikachu jumped into Ash's arms. After that, Ash, Merrick, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Wanted to rest a while and visit the Pokemon Center so they could stock up on items for the trip. Ash said, We might as well stop by the Pokemon Center to heal Pikachu. They ran to the Pokemon Center and healed Ash's Pikachu. It was nighttime. Let us do the rest of the stuff we need to do, such as shopping in the morning, Merrick and Yugi agreed. Oh, that was in Ash's voice. None of these things are elaborated upon. Sammy, get good, Sammy. Let us do the rest of the stuff we need to do, such as the shopping in the morning. Merrick and Yugi agreed. Have a good night's sleep, Ash and Merrick, Yu-Gi-Oh said. Get with the quotations. Are you guys seeing the quotations? I need to do better. I need to read better. I need to make up for the mistakes of Sammy and I'm the one who needs to get good. In the end, I'm Sammy. Okay, guys, one more chapter. Chapter 6, coming right up. The battle. Friends. ... We all woke up and went through the cave. We finally got to Pewter City. There are a lot of people in Pewter City to talk to. You might want to have a rematch with Brock, the Pewter Gym leader. There are other trainers to battle. I sent out Charmander. The trainer sent out Zubat. My Charmander used Ember. That was a critical hit, Yugi said. What? Again, quotations. Let's try that again. That was a critical hit, Yugi said. Then all of a sudden I switched Pokemon. Go, Mewtwo! Mewtwo sent out a powerful blast and defeated the trainer's Onix. How did that trainer get an Onix? All this time, Brock was fooling us. It was Brock in disguise. Brock said to us, the other trainers were on vacation for spring break. He said, Congrats. We left the Pewter Gym. That said nothing about friends. This chapter should have been called Brock in Disguise. Okay, everyone, that's all the chapters. There wasn't a chapter 1, and this guy said they wanted to do 20 chapters, and they've only got 6. But they might add some. Oh wait, no, I don't think there's gonna be more. This was okay, so it was uploaded on 2004, but it was updated on 2013. Ooh. Oh, and the status says work in progress. So they might come back to this. I think it's been a few years, but they might come back to this. maybe it'll elaborate more on, you know, friends, dot, 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 dot. As a whole, this fan fiction wasn't very well put together, but, you know, on the same token, it wasn't narrated very well either. So I give both Sammy, Ringo 2006, and I a -6. We both get a -6. Anyway, thanks everyone for staying around this long for the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and all those wonderful, beautiful things that help make my life just a little bit better. Goodbye, senpai. Goodbye, audience senpai.